Welcome, beautiful soul, to my channel, Meditation and Tarot with Corina. And welcome to a new tarot reading for the week beginning 11th of August. We are going to look at the energies, the themes, the influences that are going to guide us this week. This is not prediction. I'm going to invite you to simply reflect on the cards that we're going to see and just spend some time with them and see what do they actually mean for you. So I'm going to pull a card for Monday to Friday and then one more card for the weekend. Hey, so let's see the energy of Monday. It's Ten of Swords. Um, a story that you have been telling over and over to yourself, it's coming to an end. Perhaps you wake up after the weekend and you feel like, no more. I'm not going to buy into the BS that I have been allowing myself to consume my energy, to consume my time, to consume my mind with. So this is the end. So although this card looks very dramatic, the sun is there. The sun is going to come up and you're going to be able to feel a sense of peace and lightness in the body and in the way you show up in the world. So this is Monday. Okay, for Tuesday, we keep having this card, the Five of Wands, for some reason. It's just collectively, I feel like there is a lot of um, inner conflict. So we feel like it feels like we are at conflict with ourselves. So it's a more of a sense of like trying to prove something. When this card shows up, it's more like, the ego is it's striving very hard to prove a point. So perhaps take some time to question yourself. If you have something to say, what's your intention behind it? Does it come from a place of like, just good intention, or it's the sense of I'm trying to prove something? So it feels like on Tuesday perhaps there is a sense of like, feeling driven more by your ego than rather than your heart and your soul. For Wednesday is a time of reflecting. What are you holding on to? Um, is the money? Is that energy? Is that a job, a possession, something, a material thing? Maybe there is some stuff in your closet that needs to be just given to the charity. Maybe there is something, you're holding on to and doesn't really serve you in the way it used to serve you in the past. So there is this sense of like energy of like, okay, I'm still grabbing onto something because it just makes me feel secure. It makes me feel safe. But at the same time, we have to let go. If we want something new, we have to let go of the old. Actually, just today I went to the flower market and I was buying some plants, and I was just talking with someone there saying, I don't even know where to put it. And she said, you have to let go of something. You have to, take out some plants so you can make room for new ones. So this is kind of that card, let go of something so new things can come into your world. For Thursday, right, we're gonna be facing with a lot of like opportunities, but this is the card of fantasy, like wishy-washy, just dreaming. It's like we're in our dream stage when we just dreaming about, the potential, but there isn't clarity. So with this card, again, we need to focus on what is the intention, what exactly do we want to achieve, and what is our motivation, what drives us, and being very, very clear, because as you see, this man is kind of in a shadow, so you can't really see, he can't really see exactly what is driving him, what's his motivation. So it's like, you know presented with a lot of options, but not a lot of like clarity behind those options. So just paying attention, if something comes to you or it's been offered, paying attention of like, okay, let me see what exactly is aligned with my heart, because all the decisions we make based on how our heart feels are the decisions that are going to last for a long time. And Friday, okay, Friday, nice and steady, slow and steady wins the race. So the Knight of Pentacles is like, okay, I'm just going to focus on something. It can be like starting, it feels like I don't know, the card for the weekend, but it feels like going into the weekend, you begin to slow down. You begin to just take time to rest. Looking after your body, looking after your mind, taking it easy. There is no need to rush. You've slowed down. The whole week has been kind of like intense in a way, and then Monday, sorry, Friday comes, and then you feel like I just want to slow down. I've had enough. I'm not gonna take a lot of action. I'm just gonna just chill. It is a time, just to ease into the weekend. And let's have a look. I'm very curious as well what the card is for the weekend. Spending time with family, just spending time and being grateful, enjoying everything that you have so far. Gratitude is one of the highest frequency that we can tap in, is the highest vibration that we can tap in, the emotion that, instantly kind of makes our eyes to pop, because we realize, okay, we have so many things. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for to be happier, to be more content, to be more at peace with ourselves? We have everything we need. It is around us. So it's the kind of like simply celebrating each and every person you have in your family, being grateful that they are alive, being grateful that they are with you and you are with them, and don't be afraid to share your emotions with them. The cups are all about emotions, and it's, even saying someone I love you, or I do care about you, or I feel for you if they're going through some rough times. So this is the kind of like remembering that, all we need is around us. So this is the week. And it looks like we have all the elements. We have the swords. So let me show you again the cards. So that was Monday, letting go of the story that doesn't serve you. For Tuesday, it's like listening to that inner voice and what that inner voice tries to prove you. That's Wednesday, holding on to something that doesn't serve you anymore. Thursday, presented with a lot of options, but not all of them are real ones. So just paying attention to that. And then Friday, beginning to slow down and relaxing into the weekend, where you can really spend time with your family, just enjoying and celebrating. And I'm seeing a lot of garden parties. So yeah, so this is the week. And like I said, we have all the elements. We have the cups, the pentacles, the wands, the swords. So we have everything we need this week. So make the most of this week. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It does help me a lot. And if you'd like to have a session with me, a meditation and tarot reading one-to-one, I invite you to reach out to me. Thank you, and blessings and namaste.